And to the extent that the federal government didn't fully do its job right, I take responsibility.
You know, I asked for help, whatever help you can give me.
I think that the mayor and the governor are not doing their job, and that they don't have the sensibility.
We need help. We need troops. We need resources. We need food. We need water. You name it, we need it.
And what did she say to you?
She said she was going to help.
And then?
My understanding is that someone didn't pull the trigger to get the resources there. And who was responsible for pulling the trigger is questionable, because I could never figure out who was in charge of that disaster. For the first 5 days of the disaster, was it Mike Brown?
Press conference. Put a moratorium on press conference. Don't tell me 40,000 people are coming here. They're not here. It's too doggone late. Now get off your asses and let's do something. And let's fix the biggest goddamn crisis in the history of this country.
It appears that the staff did not implement their plan.
I think it's the mayor's responsibility.
He really must be an idiot.
But whose responsibility is that? Whose fault is that if FEMA doesn't have enough?
Well, that's all of our fault. That means that Congress and the administration and the FEMA director and everybody else needs to sit down and say, if we're going to try...
Well, that's baloney. We impose standards on airports. We impose standards on interstate highways, on bridges. We impose standards on harbors. We impose standards on almost everything. And the federal government, if it's going to give out money, has a right to demand standards.
And you had new National Guardsmen to drive the buses.
National Guard was not on the ground.
President, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are extremely pleased with the response that every element of the federal government.
And I said, I had enough of this.
Get more food and water into the South End in a very short period of time. We are going to have more casualties because we're going to have people to hire babies that need formula. People are sick.
This is what this was
Where are the casualties?
is that the locals accepted that. We believed it.